This is as a request. Someone requested this in the last live. We are going to do a breakdown of his face. So first we're going to look at the hairline. That's the one thing. Anonymous, hey, I'm glad you were able to join. Just took your suggestion. So first we're going to break down, we're going to look at his hairline. Hairline, we're going to be looking for recession. Is there any kind of recession? Normally you would see recessions at the temples for male pattern baldness. So I don't see any of that. He has a full head of hair, especially at his age. He looks good for his age. And then we're going to go down to the eyebrows. He has above average eyebrows. We're going to be augmenting this face. I've actually augmented and did a couple of different Photoshops so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about when we change the look of his face when we make it different. So, and then we got a nose that is not upstaging the rest of his features. We have a lip ratio of 1 to 1, large, full lips, and then we have a nice jawline. And then overall, I mean, this guy is considered an attractive guy. He is a well-known model. So let's go to the next one, the next image. So if he were to gain weight, this is what a person would look, this is what he would look like if he gained weight. So this would be anywhere between, I would say anywhere between 75 to maybe 100 pounds more. So we see the jawline that he once had starts to fade away. And then we also see that the chin definition that he also had also begins to fade away. We notice he does have well-defined cheeks, but that kind of goes away as well. And you do gain a little bit of fat in your forehead, but for the most part, it's kind of just like a lot of you guys don't realize you probably are at least slightly above average if you were to lean out. So this is the lean version, which is the original version, and this is the if he were to gain maybe about 100 pounds or so overall. Next one. So we're going to go to the next image. Next image. So if we were to take away his eyebrows right here, he would look a little bit more I mean, he still keeps his masculinity because he still has the jawline and he still has the beard. So if a person doesn't have a strong jawline or a person doesn't have a strong beard and you take away the eyebrows, they start to look androgynous. So his iconic thing that he's most known for is his eyebrows. By the way, you guys, if you have any questions whatsoever during this whole process, or you want something, a question that's just about you self-improving, please ask it in the comment section and I will read it out loud and I can just answer it for you guys. So as you guys can see, his eyebrows are a big portion of his overall look. But what if he had average looking eyebrows? What would that look like? So I'm getting ready to change it in 3, 2, 1. So this is what he would look like if he had average eyebrows. If you guys can see from the left to the right. As you can see, it does change the look. He doesn't look bad on the left, he doesn't look bad on the right, but it's definitely a different look. What do you guys think at the bottom? So someone says David Gandy next. Someone suggested David Gandy. Should I do David Gandy, guys? Let me know in the comments below. And by the way, if you guys want me to work with you one-on-one, hit me up in the IG DMs. You have to be an adult in order to reach out to me on IG. Anonymous says, should have analyzed his face when he was clean shaven. That was like a lot of the photos were with him with a beard. And also, you guys have to be vocal about it. You have to be vocal about what you specifically want. If you're not vocal about it in the comment section, I'm going to go free reign. You know what I mean? Hazen said, opinion on hair transplants. Who, where would you recommend? Well, there's a lot of different types of hair transplants. Not everyone is eligible for it because if you don't have enough hair right here, in your back of your head, then when they transfer to the front, it might not be enough. And so there's a point where you can do a hair transplant, but there's a point if it goes too far back, then it will be too late to get a hair transplant. So just keep that in mind. But what do you guys think of his eyebrows? What do you think, he looks better or more or less the same with average looking eyebrows compared to his above average thick dense eyebrows? Okay, I'm gonna go to the next image. 3, 2, 1. This is him with a larger nose. So there's a lot more flexibility when it comes to men and larger noses. As you can see right here, we just made his nose just a little bit more dominant, and there's less forgiveness when it comes to women having larger noses. However, there is a little bit more forgiveness when it comes to men having larger noses. This makes him look a little bit more masculine, and I want to know what you guys think between the right and the left. Do you think it distracts, or do you think it's more or less the same? So we got Anonymous. Anonymous says, is buccal fat pad removal a safe procedure to get that the hollow cheek look? I will say that if you're trying to get a buccal fat removal procedure, I would be very wary, because you want to look good in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and you don't necessarily know how long that's going to last, as far as like how's that's going to age. It really just depends on the person. So I'm going to go to the next image. By the way, if you have any question, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, next one. So we got, oh, by the way, Hazen said thicker eyebrows definitely add a masculine look. Yes, absolutely. Thicker eyebrows do add a masculine look. So right here, what do you think we changed right here? The chin. So we made him have a weaker chin. Does he look worse, or does he look more or less the same? What do you guys think? So this is him with a weakened chin. Do you think it changes the look of his face? Does it make him look a little bit weaker, a little bit more dominant? Usually, just to let you know, this kind of gives a perception of a less dominant figure, where you don't have a square chin or a strong chin overall. So questions. What do you guys got for me? Let's see. Next one will be 3, 2, 1. So if you can see what we did with his, you'll notice right here, we changed the angle of his jawline. So let me know what you guys think. We made it a little bit higher, and so this is not the most ideal angle for the jawline. So we got a more masculine jawline, a strong, you can see that angle right here, and we made this a little bit higher. And so that can kind of just not be the most ideal position for your jaw angle. So it's not just about having a jawline, but it's also having a jawline that has the right angle. So I'm going to go to the next image in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, so this is the original image before I augment it. I'm going to change some of the features pretty soon. The ramus length is reduced, which is less desirable in men. Yes, that's we're kind of like dipping our toes into this, and I'll probably go into more details with longer videos. But yes, the ramus length is shortened. So this is the original video. So if we're going to be original photo, so if we're going to look at this, it is he doesn't have any scleral show with his eyes, and so we don't see any whites above or below his eyes. And so because of that, it's very ideal for men. It's not as ideal if you have any whites below your eyes, which is also known as senpaku eyes. As we can see right here, we have a nice wide jawline. We have a nice strong chin, full balanced face, and I'm getting ready to change it in 3, 2, 1. Boom. So we made his jawline a little bit weaker right here, as you can see, and we made his chin just a little bit weaker. So does he look worse, more or less the same, dominant, weak? What is your opinion? Let me know in the comment section below. By the way, if you haven't liked this video so far, for the people that are going to be seeing this in a replay, give this video a like just so that it can help the algorithm. Let's see. Sarthak, is it Sarthak D? Says thick, low set eyebrows, wide jaw, tall chin, full lips, harmonious face. Yes. So as you can see here, we made the jaw a little bit weaker. What do you guys think? You feel that it feminizes the face? Anonymous says it feminizes the face. What do you guys think for the other people that are here? Personally. Boom, boom. One. Okay, next one. So we're going to be just looking at his stats right now. So his stats is he has a net worth of $80 million. So we already have, not only is he a good looking guy, but then he has good finances, which makes him the top 1%. And then not only that, he is 6'2". So he is even more ideal because that is another top 1%. And then on top of that, add he is the top in his industry, one of the top people in his industry, which is an extraordinary talent. So I always ask people, what is your extraordinary talent that you have? Whether it be singing, whether it be intelligence. And when I say extraordinary talent, I don't just mean just, like, oh, well, I I learned a little bit of physics. If you're learning physics and intelligence is your extraordinary talent, you should be the top 20%. That's what I mean when I say extraordinary talent. If everyone in the world were to gather up in your age group, are you the top 20%? Are you the top 30%? Where are you in the grand scheme of things? I'm going to read. Aru01 author says crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. What do you guys think so far? Overall, what are the suggestions that you feel that I should be picking next for the next person that we break down overall? Because I'm going to be doing maybe 1 to 2 people per video, and it's going to basically be based off of what you guys think and what you guys vote for. So let me know right now in the comments, what do you think I should work for? Let's see. And any questions so far? Do you guys feel that you have an above average look? Do you feel that you have a below average look? Or what do you think that you personally have? We have Austin Dunham. Austin Dunham. Okay. What else do we got? What are the other votes that we have? Because everything that you guys say is probably going to be in a poll that's going to be in the community tab pretty soon. What do we have?